I just found out one of the craziest things in Don't Starve Together, and I'm about to show you exactly what I'm looking at. This is something that, of course, for me, is a little bit interesting because I just found out about this. Now, you might have already going, I knew about this 500 years ago, and I never told anybody because I just wanted to keep it to myself. But guess what? I'm going to go ahead and showcase it. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. I was making a video about Woody, and I realized something started to happen. I have Lucy in my inventory, and I'm now chopping with a regular axe. As Woody is, when you know that if you leave an axe on the ground or Lucy on the ground and you decide to go over and start chopping, it automatically turns into Lucy, and this axe, of course, is now here. But what happens if you decide to do something like this? You go ahead and you have Lucy in your inventory and you chop, 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 chop. And then you chop, 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 and get it down to, let's just say, 76%, whatever it might be. You toss Lucy on the ground. You go over to here and you chop, 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 and you're chopping with Lucy, and you go and pick up the axe. Now the axe is at 100%. Magic? Yes. 1000% magic. What does this mean? This means that all of your 1% axe that you might have been keeping for like the past 90 years are now, of course, going to always be there at 100% if you use the Lucy the axe trick. Now, I'm going to turn into a werebeaver here in a second, but I don't think that really matters. So, let's go ahead and kind of go over that one more time. If you take an axe, or if you have a bunch of axes in your inventory that are 0% or 1% or whatever it might be, all you need to do is literally just keep them, and eventually, let's go ahead and re-roll because I'm going to show you this one more time. Eventually, you're going to be able to convert them as long as you have Lucy in your inventory and do the trick that I showed you, and then put Lucy on the ground, and then voila, it's back to 100%er. It's pretty crazy if you think about it, and I don't know how many people know about this. So I'm kind of interested to find out if anybody does, or knew about this all along, because this is the first time that I found out about it. It could have been one of those things where I looked over it and maybe everybody else knows about it and I'm the last one figuring out, but I highly doubt that because I've been playing Don't Starve Together for quite some time now, and just today I found out about that. So yeah, pretty crazy little trick. All right, let's go ahead and grab Woody one more time. Let's get ourselves into creative mode. Actually, I think I already wasn't. Oh, I have to put myself again because I spawned back in. Let's give ourselves a bunch of axes. Wish I could find some trees that I can chop down consistently. I wish you could spawn in like just a 1% axe just so I can kind of reconfirm. I don't think it really matters, but like where's the closest area with a bunch of trees? I hate chopping down these guys because we all know that they can turn into something that's going to eventually attack you. But it's day one, so it's not a big problem. So let's just keep chopping and chopping and chopping. I want to see this thing get down to 0% and or 1%. So I don't know if it necessarily, let me just see if this kind of functions differently. I'm going to drop it on the ground. I pick it back up. It's still at 55%. So let's just say that my friends are like, hey, here's a bunch of axes. They're down to 1% and you might as well let them break. Well, let's just say they do that. I don't think it really matters what percentage it's at, but I'm going to get it down to 1% just for the heck of the video, just so we can all see it, the magic happen once and for all. Okay, so it's down to 7%. I'm going to drop Lucy on the ground. I have the 7% axe. Watch the magic happen. Boom, boom. And let's go pick it up. And it's at 100%. That is literally crazy, isn't it? I hope that I'm probably one of the first people to show this to you because I think it's pretty much the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I'm surprised I never noticed about it earlier because this entire time I've been saying, I really wish that, so-and-so could like Winona could fix an axe like by just like doing blank to it or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And here we are, not realizing that your Woody could literally just make everything just so much easier by transforming all of your axes that are at 1% back to 100. Now, I'm curious about one other thing, and this will be a game changer, and I don't know if this will make it any different. But let's just try the golden axe just for the hell of it, because I wonder if it'll transform back into a golden axe, depending on if you don't have your other axes in your hand. So let's just say I don't have these in my hand. So it's at 95%. I got Lucy still in my inventory. I'm going to drop this guy on the ground, and I'm going to go like this. Oh, no, transforms into a regular one. Which, why is that at 7%? Question mark? That's interesting. Huh. And then if I go like this and I put Lucy on the ground, now it's... Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but that's really interesting to me. Clay, can you explain? Anyways, regardless, it does work. That other one there, I don't know what that is. Maybe I found a bug in the game or something. But regardless, I was just curious if this would transform that. Maybe there's like a lineup of the axes where like it calculates the time that if you put a luxury axe in the mix, it kind of messes up with it. Anyways, regardless, it does show the 100%ers, so we know that does work, and we'll try it one last time just to show the crowd just how realistic this amazing trick is. Chop, 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 98%, drop on the ground, go and chop the little thingy, go pick up the little guy. It's now at 7%. What the hell is going on? And chop, 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 chop. Let's see if I change this up a little bit. I wonder if it's because, yeah, I think you know what is going on. I think it's because I picked up that golden axe that it decided to, you know, mess around with like the techniques that we had. But anyways, regardless, it is working. So if you want to get yourself a 100% axe, that is how you do it. I hope you had a good time watching this. Maybe avoid the luxury axes. Don't mess around with the what works, you know, just leave it alone. I've been doing this a few times and it's been working flawless, which is pretty cool. So anyways, go out there, enjoy the constant, and have a fun time messing around with the woody stuff. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.